Hello guys, my name is Kiminek. It is most likely last video of this year, and since this is the last video of this year, I just quickly want to thank you for the wall of 2017. This year was one hell of a big year for me, not only because it was the first full year that my channel has been on YouTube, but mainly because of you guys. You were capable of making my channel grow nearly 20 times its original size that it was at the beginning of the 2017. At the beginning of 2017, I haven't even had 40 subs. What is that? That is nothing. But nowadays, at the end of it, I'm nearly reaching 800 subs, which is still hilariously low amount, but definitely high in comparison to the first one, to the first number. So though, I want to thank you for this amazing year, for the laughs I've had with you, well, mostly laughs you had with me rather than me with you, because you aren't the funniest bunch around, let's face it. You aren't some Twitch chat or something like this. Twitch chat seems to be a lot funnier than the YouTube chat, because on the YouTube it's not like a live sort of commentary, things like this. Yeah, so yeah, long story short, I want to thank you for this amazing year. But now to the video. In today's replay, we are going to be watching Eldas13 playing in his T-54 Russian tier 9 medium tank on a map Overlord, which, as probably a lot of you know, is a D-Day map of War of Tanks. Now, our hero is playing one of my sort of favorite tanks. It isn't like my love tank or anything like this. I can get around it, I don't have to play it constantly, but I still kinda like this tank because it just has everything. It has mobility, it has armor, and it has a great as fuck gun. Well, overall, the main priority and the main reason why I like it is especially the fact that it has pretty nice armor and 6 degrees of gun depression, which is quite a novelty if it comes to the other Russian medium tanks. Still though, there we go, first shot of this game into the enemy T-71 light tank, which rolled quite low if I'm correct, 331, and no, it's actually above the average alpha damage of this thing. And there is a tiger. What the hell is a tiger doing in the middle of a map? Alright, whatever. There we go, a shot into him. We are blocking like crazy. Another block shot from the tiger. 480 total block from the tiger. D-tracking, he had to burn his repair kit. There's a Centurion, which for some unknown freaking reason is he AFK? He seems to be AFK. Yep, he most definitely is AFK. Still though, there was quite a nice shot over there, because you were capable of D-tracking on the move, which is quite a rare sight to see, especially in a medium tank, a Russian medium tank I should add, because these tanks do not really have the greatest accuracy of them all, so yeah. One more shot into the Centurion 7-1 and he's gonna be dead. Well, that's what you get for AFKing. Anyways, first 2 minutes of a battle and our hero was already capable of picking up over 3000 damage, and there is an ML2 which seemingly he doesn't see you or something. He's too preoccupied with the rest of your team and he's trying to block damage from them, but it doesn't go all that well for him. Another shot into the back of his turret. There we go, ML2 is down, enemy top tier heavy tank. And that ML2 on this map is actually quite deadly, because if you have ever played against ML, you probably MLs in general, ML1 and ML2, both are pretty much the same thing. Both of them are pretty troublesome tanks if it comes to like hilly maps such as the Overlord, because they can just park behind some ridge line and then just keep on working the ridge line constantly, because they get like how much? 12 degrees of gun depression or 10? Still though, they got ridiculous gun depression and their turret armor is just insane. You cannot pen it, not even if you use premium rounds, so you just get like no chance of penning them ever. Still though, currently the game is going quite even, however your eastern flank has lost to the enemy team. Oh, there's a T-34, one shot into him, back the fuck up because there is a pattern as well. Oh, will we be capable of shooting the pattern? There we go, that huge ass cupola, will it be capable of hitting it? No, he decided to go for the hull armor, which was a wise choice over there. The cupola would be quite difficult to hit from that kind of an angle. Another shot into the hull armor, capable of finishing off that enemy pattern, I don't know how to pronounce it. Another shot into the T-34-1, sadly you weren't capable of penetrating him. Instead of that you decided to ram him. You thankfully dealt a bit more damage to him than he did to you. An artillery shell helping you a bit, and you were finally capable of finishing him off. just 3.5 of a minute into the game, and our hero, the Eldas, is at 5 kills and nearly 5,000 damage done. This is a really quick paced game in a T-35, 35, which tank is a T-35? Oh, I was doing a video about the T-35 actually, where I mentioned the T-35. It is a Russian, well, more precisely, Soviet heavy tank that is not in War of Tanks, but it's quite a ridiculous tank. You can see his pretty much child, which is like the T-28. And when you see the T-28, you can pretty much imagine just how ridiculously look the T-35 if the T-28 is a medium tank and T-35 was a heavy tank. They look pretty much the same. So though, our hero was capable of spotting and eliminating the enemy Battalion. By the Battalion I mean the artillery, and decided to hunt for some IS-3s as there we go, one shot into the IS-3, second shot, nice. You're actually aiming for D-tracking shots, which is truly amazing. Most of the people I see nowadays do not even focus onto the tracks for some reason. Like, whenever you are shooting at a tank, just focus the freaking tracks. The rear and the front wheel of an enemy tanks are not more vulnerable or anything like that, but you will be capable of detracking the opponent. So even if you exactly won't be capable of doing the damage, you'll be at least capable of detracking them. And if you would still be capable of doing damage and detracking them, you get just a few more bonus points on top of the regular damage points, because you were capable of getting some assistance from your team's damage. There we go, another IS-3 eliminating. Top Gun assured that there is an enemy. B-Kid is soon enough gonna grow up to be a mouse, but before that he will have to suffer through these tears. There's a Black Prince trying to annoy the fuck out of you, but he isn't quite capable of penetrating your tough turret armor. One shot into him. Quick reload should be capable of assuring that you will be capable of putting a second one into him. You're trying to look for D-tracks, but no, you were actually waiting for the kill to kinda confirm your 8th kill of the game for the... Is it a Faden's? No, it's not a Faden's medal, but for a medal. I know that there is a medal for 8 kills, so we were waiting for that kill. The enemy's WZ is at a pretty annoying spot. That spot is one of the most broken spots on this game, and right now you are running away from the battlefield to save yourself. No, you are actually hunting for that enemy AMX. This kiminekyt actually managed to get into your base. Well, he won't stay there for long because our hero has got you in your sights, in his sights. What the fuck am I talking about? Still though, there is one enemy tank remaining, and if you will be capable of killing him, you will get the 10th kill of your game. In this case, I will be going in a chat like crazy. By the way, I should point out that is this the first gold round that you are going to fire throughout this whole game? Because if it is, then congratulations. You were spotted, and right now you can see how just broken the camo on that thing is. And there is a winning shot of this game, 10th kill, G freaking G. And in the post-game stats, we may see what a truly amazing game this was, because the Eldas was capable of picking up an ace tanker, Hand of a God, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire of Effect, Shellproof, Pools Medal for killing 10 or more enemy tanks, High Caliber for causing, it doesn't need really any explanation, High Caliber, and a Top Gun. Other than that, you were capable of doing over 8,200 damage and getting 10 kills total. I wanted to say 14 kills if I didn't remember 10 kills, that you actually had 10 kills at the end of the game. Oh, you were actually playing this game on Christmas. What a nice present you got over here. Still though, by the way, there was a firework sounding outside, so if you heard it, sorry for that, but the first fireworks are flying outside. So let's look into the team score. You were obviously the absolute top, getting nearly twice as much experience as the second guy on your team. The enemy WZ was capable of getting as well, having quite a decent game as well, but you must accept that he was at a broken spot. I hope that they'll somehow nerf that spot, or at least give the TD some decent spot back there, because that spot is just plainly broken. I hope it will be nerfed in some way, in one way or another. And if we will look into detailed report, you are actually playing with premium and 100,000 credits. Alright, 100,000 credits is something normal with a premium account, but definitely it's definitely not something normal with a tier 9 non-premium tank. Like, what the hell is this? Well, on the other hand, you weren't actually using anything premium, and you weren't actually killed, so you didn't have to pay the full repair costs, and you just paid for regular ammunition. Oh, there's another firework. Without a premium, you would still make 18,000, so yeah, you definitely had one hell of a game over here. Whoa, nearly 4,000 experience. So though, I hope you enjoyed this video, the last video of this year, and I hope that I'll see you next time. By the way, hopefully I won't decide to upload another Rim World. There's a chance that I will upload the second replay episode, so second Rim World episode, so yeah. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that I'll see you next time. Bye.